Two teenage girls sneak into a cemetery at midnight. From a bag, they pull out a disturbing voodoo-like doll. As they chant a forbidden incantation, the doll suddenly swivels its head 180 degrees, staring directly at one of the girls. Kayla, help me take my mother away from that evil man. Before the ritual continues, a cemetery caretaker approaches. Startled, the girls quickly flee, taking the doll with them. Back in the car, Kayla chats with her friend, not realizing a ghostly figure has appeared in the rearview mirror. She sees her mother asleep on the couch, gently adjusts the blanket, then heads upstairs. But shockingly, her mother appears again, standing behind her. I'm home. Kayla convinces herself she's hallucinating and rushes into her room, clutching the eerie doll from the graveyard. The next morning, disturbed, she dumps the doll in the garbage outside, but the doll isn't gone. It crawls back like it's alive. At school, Kayla notices her best friend Claire, looking pale and sick, with a strange bruise around her neck. Claire brushes it off as lack of sleep. That evening, Kayla returns home to find her mother once again with her lover, David, the bad man she despises. Furious, Kayla storms to her room, only to find the doll back on her bed. Terrified, she throws it out again. Thunder cracks, a violent storm hits, and that night, the ghost returns, attacking Kayla in her sleep. Her mother rushes in, finding her daughter facing the wall, muttering strange words. From this moment, Kayla's life spirals downward. Mysterious bruises appear on her body. A demonic voice whispers, die, die. At school, Kayla notices the ghost disguised as a teacher. Soon after, Claire is found hanged in her home. Discovered by her horrified mother. Summoned to the school office, Kayla confesses the ritual at the graveyard. On the way to investigate, she suddenly smiles wickedly, then slams her head against the car window, repeating in a demonic voice. Terrified, her teachers bring her to the monastery's chapel, where Father Gabriel, the only priest powerful enough to perform exorcisms, is summoned. But by now, Kayla has lost control of her body. The next day, Father Gabriel arrives at Kayla's home, armed with holy relics, sacred oils, and a purple soul. He begins chanting, trying to draw out the demon. Nothing happens. He anoints her forehead with holy oil in the shape of a cross, and suddenly, the house shakes. Lights flicker. Kayla screams. The demon resists, mocking. You're weak! You're weak! Gabriel splashes holy water, briefly gaining the upper hand. But the struggle is interrupted when Kayla's mother barges in, desperate to save her daughter. Together with a young deacon, Thomas, they fight to restrain the evil spirit. For a moment, they believe they have driven it out, but it was a trick. Kayla's boyfriend, David, scoffs, claiming she's faking it just to break up his relationship with her mother. When forced to choose between him and her daughter, Kayla's mother rejects David, removing his engagement ring and casting him out of their lives. But the demon isn't gone. That night, it ambushes Father Gabriel, revealing itself as not one, but many demons, an army led by the followers of Lucifer. Kayla's summoning ritual had not called upon her father's spirit. It had opened the gates to hell. The entity crucifies Kayla's mother in the living room, mocking the sacrifice of Jesus. Kayla herself is fully possessed, screaming with the voices of many. Thomas rushes in, ringing bells and wielding the crucifix, but the demon shifts form into his deceased wife, trying to break his spirit. Lifting him by the throat like a rag doll, the demon roars, I won't go! I won't go! At the same time, far away in a hospital bed, Father Gabriel senses the battle. He kneels before the cross, praying with all his soul. His prayers empower Thomas, who rises once again. Closing his eyes to resist temptation, he presses the crucifix against Kayla's forehead, writhing in agony before finally being expelled. The black water forced into Kayla during possession spews out from her mouth. Her body collapses, freed at last.